it's a bit bizarre in all honesty. Like, and people always ask me, why do you squat? Like, is it like I've got very strong glutes now. But like, is it like people ask, imagine is it your like version of the Tory power stance? Is it like maybe just some sort of like symbol of defiance? I don't know what it is. Like, people interpret it in different ways. But it's, you know, honestly, like people like honestly, Penny, people send me like pictures of themselves, like literally someone was outside 10 Downing Street squatting, like adding me on Instagram, or like California, or like just, I've literally just got so many pictures of people from different parts, literally just squatting, and it's just, I don't know, it's quite endearing, and it's like really overwhelmingly positive, and I guess it's just bizarre, but it's amazing, and especially, I guess if someone's gonna literally take the time out to come and literally say hello and it's like, of course, like, I will give that person as much time as possible. And like, to people always ask me, like, don't you just get annoyed in it? To which I'm like, well, not really. Like, it's somebody like just showing me a bit of love. I'm just going to show some love back, and it's actually just really, really uplifting. I find it anyway. So
I'm pretty sure they do. I mean, the social media is always incredibly supportive. There's been a bit of a dark side to that as well.
Yeah.
The racism and the vile comments that have been made by some. How do you deal with that?
Do you know what it is, right? And honestly, when I first took the role on as Lord Mayor, I actually remember giving myself a bit of a pep talk and telling myself, do you know what, Magid, it's going to be difficult. I knew it was going to be difficult. I knew I was going to come across certain challenges just because I knew the approach I wanted to basically take things on. And I always tell myself, you know, it's going to be difficult, but just remember it's all temporary. And what is permanent is getting to the end of my tenure and thinking, what if, like, I wish I did this, I wish I spoke about this. So any sort of hardships, or whether that be from different angles, I just tell myself it's completely temporary. And even like when a lot of the kind of racist stuff, in all honesty, like, you will never ever see me engaging or debating anybody online, because you never win an online debates, first and foremost. But like, my energy is limited, so I just always focus on the positive stuff in every single thing I do. And honestly, for every negative message, there's 100 positive messages. And at times it can be easy just to focus on the negative. Of course, there's been some times like, well, maybe I have had to call the police, whether that be a death threat or something was just a bit like, no, the police need to kind of look into this.
There was an actual death threat.
Yeah. And like, it's because I am thick-skinned, in all honesty, but I guess there's certain thresholds that sometimes people pass like, maybe I should definitely do something about this. But on the whole, like, it's fine. And I understand, like, people either love me or they hate me, but either way, they've got a passionate opinion on me, and I think that's important. In the sense that at least I'm making people take notice or have an opinion. Even like the people, like, I had someone come up to me in the middle of the week and say, do you know, Magid, I don't stand for anything, like, I don't like what you do. But like, at least it was like, me and my parents were talking about the white poppy and what that means, because we've never talked about it, because you wore it at the Remembrance Sunday. And if I'm at least, like, forcing or encouraging people to have conversations they wouldn't have had before, it's fine. And honestly, I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to get people to like me, because it's like, if you're trying to be everyone's cup of tea, you might as well be a mug. It just doesn't work. So it's like, all I could literally do is just be honest with myself, and whatever will be, will be. Like, I guess, like, the biggest challenge, in all honesty, like, in terms from a personal perspective, throughout this whole past 12 months, has definitely been being myself, especially in an environment and a role which you can say has been, like, people have been socially conditioned to think that role's only meant to be held by certain people. And being in an environment like that where instantly I can tell I don't feel welcome or being myself, in all honesty, has been probably the hardest thing throughout. Because at times the easy thing to do is to try and conform or be like, do you know, maybe I'll just dress like this, or just so people will accept me. And I'm like, well, there's no point, because either if they don't like me, they don't like me, in all honesty. But like, one thing I have honestly noticed is the fact that because I have always, like, never betrayed my character, and regardless of whatever environment I'm in, people, even if they don't like me, I've got a lot of respect for me, because they're like, he is who he is, and this is what he stands for. Like, that's the case. But it's definitely been interesting.
So, the outfits, they've been good, the boots have been amazing. The yellow hat, there's a story about the yellow cap, isn't it?
You know, people always ask me, why do you always wear the yellow hat? Like, originally, it was because it matches a gold chain, like just a bit colour coordination. And then, like, I told, like, well, you can say, oh, it's the colour of hope, it's the sun, but it's the colour of custard as well. Which, I'm a bit fan of it, that's the root, but I don't tell people I reckon it's the colour of custard. But like, it's, yeah, for various reasons, to be honest. But I think I'm definitely gonna hang up the yellow hat by the end of the campaign trail.
Have you had lots of custard this year?
Yeah, I've had a fair bit of custard. I don't know, there's just something about. Do you know the difference between ambrosia custard and bird's custard? Do you want me to tell you? So, ambrosia Devon, the only difference is birds has got no eggs in it. And literally the guy who invented birds, his wife was allergic to eggs. So he basically based his entire recipe on having no eggs in it whatsoever. So basically that's the only difference.
I like that, man.
Custard facts.
That's incredible. Have you got any flapjack facts?
Nah, just a flapjack.
Sorry.
Just a big fan.
So back to a couple of serious things. So when you started out at the beginning of the year, what were you expecting? And then what was the reality?
What was I expecting? Like, you know, honestly, like, I knew it was going to be tricky of some sort. I knew, like, just purely because, honestly, by my existence alone in that role was, you can say, some form of resistance. I knew it was going to be different. People already, like, even before I took the role on, when people kind of knew, people like getting itchy feet at the council, like, oh, what's he going to be like? Oh, can we control him? Blah, blah, blah. And honestly, like, the council being one of the main challenges, you know, honestly, within my, because it's like, they see me as a bit of a threat and a liability. Like, at times, I guess I can understand, because it's like, when they can't control, when one person within the council can engage with more people than the council team, like, instantly can become more a bit of a threat, and everything, like, they put, like, at times feel like they're putting certain barriers in my way. It's challenging, but it's honestly, I just like it's just keep pushing forward and whatnot. But even when I told them, like, this no word of a lie, even when I told them the fact that, like, I wasn't, because do you know when you're a Lord Mayor, because you could be either male or female and still be the Lord Mayor. So if I was married to a woman, and she'd be the Lady Mayoress. If I was married to a man, he'll be the Lord Mayor's consort. But if I, like, my girlfriend, if I had a girlfriend and she was taking that role on, she'd be known as the Lord Mayor's escort. It's just so archaic. The whole world is just so completely archaic. And I'm just like, do you know what? I'm literally just gonna have different people as my consorts or escorts. So literally, I've had, like, friends, I've had family, I've had literally people from the public. I'll just put a tweet out and say, hi, do you want to kind of come around, we'll pick you up and just kind of hang out, and then we'll drop you off home. So it literally just thought, I would just, I guess, just open it up to as many different people as possible, because I guess my time as me being Lord Mayor is as much of a success about so many other people as it is about me, whether that be my mother who made sacrifices, friends who grounded me, or the people of Sheffield who voted for me as a councillor, and henceforth also just people from so many other walks of life that have been honestly so supportive, and I guess have been a lot of my allies throughout my time as Lord Mayor. So I just thought, let me just really make myself as accessible and approachable as possible, and just try and bring as many people with me as possible as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely, as he's definitely done that for sure. So, going back to your mum, so you travelled from the refugee camp at 5.
Yeah.
5 years old. So it was you and your mum?
Me and my mum and siblings, and I actually remember the first time we came to Sheffield. It was a very rainy day, in all honesty. And it didn't really take us long to figure out that was a default setting for this part of the world. But I guess it was just like a big sense of hope more than anything. And of course at that time, like, none of us could speak English, but I guess playing games like Kirby and all that stuff when you're a kid, English isn't as much of a barrier, to be honest. But I guess it was for my mum, because having to raise children in a completely new country, not being able to speak the language is quite challenging. So, especially when you're young, you tend to pick up the language a lot more easier. So it got to a point where me and my sister were literally having to like translate, fill out forms for my mum. But I guess a bit of a team effort, but of course she was going to college and she learned the language and it was all good.
Is mum here tonight? She went to college?
No, she's out of the country at the moment.
Oh, is she?
Which basically means, she's well. Because it's also the month of Ramadan at the moment, so like basically everyone's observing and fasting and whatnot. But like, the best thing about Ramadan is samosas, from a personal perspective. So I was actually quite gutted the fact that she wasn't in the country. She was visiting like, her sister, was not feeling well, so yeah, but she's doing well.
Okay, so, can we do a bit of quick fire?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, right, jam or peanut butter? It's quick fire.
A quick fire, crunchy peanut butter.
Crunchy peanut butter, okay. Tea or coffee?
Hot chocolate. I hate tea and coffee. I don't hate tea. Coffee is not for me. And tea, but if I was ever going to have a hot drink, it'll be a hot chocolate.
Okay.
Marvel or
DC.
Marvel has to be Marvel.
Oh, there was some disagreement. Let me see what else. Soul or hip hop? I do know a bit about music.
Oh, definitely. I'll probably say soul.
Soul.
Definitely.
And can you tell us about the whole ABBA thing, please?
Oh, ABBA thing. I'm a big fan of ABBA, honestly. I don't know, I guess earlier on, like when I was must have been about July times or whatever, because honestly, I sometimes go to the cinema by myself, and that's just because I actually just quite enjoy just jolly along to the cinema and just watching the film. But this time I kind of thought I would, so I took a picture of my seat, like on where it was, and I kind of just put it on Twitter. I said, guys, I'm watching ABBA, this is my seat, anyone feel free to kind of come along, and then we just ended up packing the entire cinema. And these people just came to watch ABBA, and it was just the most ridiculous thing, but it was it really, really was amazing, the fact that I guess people just want to have some sort of belonging. People just want to do things together, and if I can be some sort of agent for that, then so be it. But yeah, it was just completely amazing. Some girl travelled from Southampton just to come and watch. And it's it was completely mind blowing. But everybody was singing along, and it was good fun, definitely.